So within 24 hours, it just looks like the government's going to reopen because the Senate passed last night 60-40 to reopen the government. Now it's going to go to the House. It'll go to the president. He'll sign it and the government will reopen. We told you that last week. So now what are we going to talk about? Because the markets are closed today, so we're really not going to have any action here. So I really can't come in and say, hey, this is what's going on today. So what I want to talk to you guys about today are those veterans out there. Yes, veterans. My whole goal is to understand why are you guys, or only 12% of you guys, using your benefits? Let me know down below. So in today's video, we're going to go through the VA loans, pros, cons, how do you qualify, and what you need to do is your first step if you're looking to buy using a VA loan or if you're looking to refinance. So folks, my name is Dan Frio. I come in each day to help explain to you guys what in the heck's going on with these and the whys behind it. Well, today the markets are closed. The bond market's closed for Veterans Day, so what a better day to come out and help those veterans. So if you saw my recent video on how veterans are kind of getting screwed over when it comes to refinancing, please check it out up there. It's pretty intriguing. There was a Jennifer Beeston out in California. She's like the VA queen. I saw a video she did, and I'm like, I have to give her kudos on this and help veterans understand their products. So without further ado, folks, let's dive into VA loans, products, myths, and is it good for you? Let's get to it. So 12% of veterans use their benefits. Please, like I said, let me know down below. If you want to know more about VA loans and things like that, let's get to it. There's a lot of myths that I want to cover, but first I want to go over the benefits for you. We're going to go over the benefits, how to get started, and then the biggest myths that we find or here on a daily basis. So let me give you the benefits of a VA loan. So if you're looking to buy, even if you've already bought, you're probably going to understand a lot of these benefits. So let's go dive into this. If you're looking to buy a home, you don't need any money down. Zero money down right through here. The top number one benefit is no money down when it comes to buying that first house. Okay. If you're looking at an FHA loan, you need 3.5% down. You're looking at just a regular conventional loan. Most cases you need 5%. Maybe even up to 20% down. So VA loans are the lowest down payment in all of loan products other than USDA. The other big benefit here is there is no PMI. There's no private mortgage insurance. What this is if you don't put down 20% on a conventional loan, you have to pay what's called PMI. Now, if you get an FHA loan, you're going to pay what's called MIP. It's kind of the same thing. So it adds another $100, maybe $200, maybe even $300 a month to your payment. VA loans don't have that. Competitive rates, well, let's look at where rates are. So if you're looking at a conventional rate today and you have fantastic credit scores and you're putting 20% down, you got a 6.34 rate. If you're a veteran, most cases you got right about 6.08. You might even be in the 5% range if your credit scores are pretty darn good. Okay, so that's that. So the rates, fantastic. Flexible credit guidelines, the guidelines are really flexible. You can go, there is really no minimum credit scores. There is no really maximum debt ratio. Basically, if they like the loan in the system, the electronics, it'll approve it. Now, it doesn't approve really bad loans, but if there's some compensating factors behind the scenes, it's going to get approved. I've even seen loan approvals with a 65% debt ratio. Yeah, and it wasn't a bad loan because those people, they were making cash on the side with some side businesses and things like that, so it was a fantastic product. The one other big benefit that people really don't realize, you can use it over and over and over and over as long as you have some benefits remaining. Okay, so a lot of people think I can buy a house and once I use it, I can no longer use it again. No, that's not the case. You can use it over and over and over. So if you're a homeowner at this time and you're a little confused on all this, what do you do? Well, reach out to us. I actually made this tool right here for homeowners. If you're a homeowner and you're like, okay, especially if you're a veteran, your rate's over 7, please check this out. Okay, RateWatch 2.0. What I did is I created a tool to help you guys let me know what rate you want to refinance. So when the rate hits it, I'll call you. We'll go over the numbers. If it makes sense, we'll get you locked in and we'll get the paperwork started. So just go to the rateupdate.com and there it is right now. Now, if you're a home buyer, there's a lot of benefits for you as well. But here's one benefit that a lot of people don't understand as well, assumability. So what is that? Well, you know how rates a couple years ago were like 2-3%? Don't you wish you could have those? Well, in this one, if the loan is assumable, you can. So what happens is when you go to sell your house at some point, you can actually sell it to another veteran and they can take over this loan for you. So how it works, then it gets a little complicated. So that's when you really need to schedule an appointment with us. So let's now go down. I'm going to scroll down one section here and just go over what the myths are. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to understand. I'm going to blow this up because I hear these every day. You can only use the VA loan once. No, you can use it multiple times and even have restored entitlements after selling. So you have an allotted amount of money, basically, to use for your benefits. And when you buy a house, you're going to pull some money out of that. When you sell the house, the money goes back in there and recoups it. So you have all your benefits left over unless you defaulted. Now, if you defaulted, that's where the money kind of gets taken out. So if you've never defaulted on your VA loan, you probably have multiple times that you can use that going forward. So the next thing is, it just takes too long. Now I'm going to have to debunk that as well, because it basically takes the same time frame as any other loan. Unless you're in when we were in lockdown right now, where the VA benefits and the VA is a little bit laxed, but there's really no delays at this time. You must be active duty now. No, many veterans, a reservist, guards, eligible surviving spouse, you all qualify. So these are all the myths. And then last but not least, VA loans are always more expensive. No, VA loans have the lowest cost of probably any loan out there when it comes to a 0% down and no PMI. So fantastic opportunity. So what do? Okay, well, first thing you need to do is go over to my website, especially if you're looking to buy, because we would love to work with you. Just schedule an appointment with us or give me a call. Okay, that's if you're looking to buy. But let's get over to those questions that we have. We go down through here. Got to open this up. How to get started? Well, you need to first obtain your certificate of eligibility. Now, we can help you with this, but reach out to the government. They're opening back up probably within 48 hours, so they'll be eligible for you, and get your certificate of eligibility. You need help understanding it, send it over to us. We'd love to help. If you're not a homeowner, you're looking to buy, well, make sure you get qualified with somebody who really knows what they're doing. Folks, I've been doing this for over 35 years. I'm licensed in all 50 states as well as Puerto Rico. I'd love to help you. We even have a slogan that's this: one application, one credit pool. We're going to compare your loan to over 30 different lenders. Who else can do that? And I'll explain that to you here in a minute. We're going to compare rates for you. Here it is right through here. Number 4, compare VA versus FHA versus conventional in total cost. That's exactly what we're going to do. So here's what I do, folks. I work at a bank that provides me licensing throughout the whole country, as well as Puerto Rico. The unique thing about our bank is we're set up with over 30 other lenders. We can offer you their products, their rates, their guidelines, everything. How do you get involved with this? Well, just click the get approved button, get pre-approved button. That's what we're going to do. But we're going to do all the cost comparison for you. We're going to run your scenario through over 30 different lenders, and we're going to pick basically the lowest rate out there and the lowest fees for you, as long as that lender's credible and all the lenders on our list are credible. So that's what you need to do. Basically, that's your steps to get involved with that. Let's just run over one scenario for you. If you're looking to buy a $400,000 house, 700 credit score, what would the numbers look like? Well, let's blow this up. And if you're getting a VA loan, down payment, nothing. FHA, $14,000. If you're getting a conventional loan and you don't want to pay mortgage insurance, you're going to need to put down $80,000. But the minimum down usually is about 5%, so that'd be $20,000. So when it comes down to down payment, you got $20,000, $14,000, and $0. VA wins there. When you go over to the monthly payment, when it comes to PMI, well, VA has $0. FHA is probably going to be a couple $100, and conventional, if you didn't put down 20%, you're going to have also a couple $100 in PMI. So it comes out that monthly payment on this section should be the lowest as well. And then the interest rate, in most cases, like I just showed you, the VA rates are phenomenal. So that's what hopefully we can help you with. We got some tools down here, and like I said, what I'm going to do is post this on my blog post. So if you go over to therateupdate.com, go under resources, and it'll be under blogs. I'll have that posted there for you today, so you can figure out how that works. Now, the 50-year mortgage rate. Oh my goodness, that just popped up. Well, the good news about that is, do you believe in a 50-year mortgage? Do you think it'd be a good entry point for first-time homebuyers? Let me know down below. If you want to get my take on it, yesterday I was on News Nation. Yep, they called me yesterday morning and said, Dan, we need to make sure you're available at noon because we want your take on how this 50-year mortgage is going to work. So I gave them my take. It was a pretty cool interview. Check it out. I'll put that link up there below. But really what we're watching out for right now is when these numbers start coming in. So if you're looking to buy, you're looking to refinance, and you're really trying to pay attention where mortgage rates are going, this is where you need to watch. You need to see, as the data comes in that we get from inflation, the unemployment numbers, and all that data. A lot of that data is going to come in on Thursday, as long as the government's open by then, because we're going to get the CPI, which is consumer inflation. We're going to get initial jobless claims and continued claims. That's going to fit some of these voids right through here. The concern is, I don't know how those numbers are going to come in. So if they come in better than expected, you might see rates take a pop. If they come in better than expected, I think the market's already priced in a lot of that. So my expectations are there's more pressure on the upside than the downside when it comes to mortgage rates. If you go over to the Fed Watch tool, what are they thinking? Well, they're going to meet in 29 days. What's the probability of them cutting? This is from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. The probability of a rate cut at the next meeting is 63%. It's right above my head. That was 95% 2 weeks ago. So as the data continues to come in, we don't know how it's going to be. The inflation numbers and the unemployment numbers, how they come in, it's really going to affect the mortgage rates and the markets. So if you're concerned about where rates are going and you're a homeowner, please check out our website and make sure you check out the RateWatch tool. If you're looking to buy and you're a veteran, we'd love to help you navigate you basically from application to the keys in your pocket. How do you do that? Just reach out to me, Dan Frio at the Rate Update, because every day I come in here and hopefully I can explain all this data to you and also explain to you guys what the heck's going on with those and the whys behind it. So thanks for watching today, folks. God bless you veterans out there. Thank you so much for your services, and I truly mean that. My father was a World War II veteran, and he was one of the best guys that I knew in my life, and he was a great mentor. So thank you guys out there. Hurrah, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.